fossil fuel subsidies are getting out of hand, and it's really giving me the shits. So look, we know that in Australia last year or the year before, the fossil fuel companies got approximately $11 billion. Now, that's not just handouts, that's through subsidies and grants and all that BS. But I've just come across this report from Transport Environment in Europe. So let's just have a quick look at their website. So this is the Transport and Environment. They're Europe's leading advocate for clean energy transport, which is great. And they're actually in a few countries, France, Germany, UK, Spain and Italy. So all these reports that they're dishing out basically are from those 5 countries. And there's a few things that they're going that, EVANs, all of Europe's capitals should be free from large petrol and diesel fleets by 2030. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? I do like this one. Urgent call to mandate recycling of LFP batteries. So these are just things that they're going to do. But let's get back to this subsidies thing. Because, hold on, let me just move my ugly head out of the way here. Subsidies for petrol and diesel company cars cost the EU taxpayer 42 billion euros. That's a lot more when you transfer it. It's about 70 billion Australian dollars. And that's just 5 countries. Now, the EU has committed to phase out fossil fuel subsidies. But as it says here, now it needs to act. And do it bloody soon, because this is just a huge amount of money, and it's every year. You can see this only came out 2 days ago. I came across it yesterday. So if we look at the subsidies to petrol and diesel company cars, this only covers company cars in these 5 countries. That's all. It costs 42 billion euros every year. So you can see here, Italy is the worst one of the lot. Then Germany, France, Poland. Now, Spain and Britain are actually doing a lot better in this regard. But if we actually have a look at this bit here, 15 billion of the 42 billion in subsidies goes to polluting SUVs. So the bigger the car, the more subsidies they get. So if we just take a look here, the bigger the car, the bigger the fossil fuel subsidy. So you get your little Fiat Panda, which is a segment A. And once again, you've got UK, Spain, Poland, France, Germany and Italy. Italy is always the worst here. Then you go to segment B, which is like a Renault Clio. Same lineup again. Segment C is a VW Golf. Italy's really terrible. Segment D is a VW Passat. And the UK actually makes money out of them. But look at what happens in Italy. And then you go to segment E, like an Audi A6 or thereabouts. Now, UK doing much better out of them. But look at the subsidies that are given in Italy. 21,618 euros per model. I mean, I just find this mind-blowing. Now, the UK here is the only country where company car drivers are incentivized to opt for an EV, and that is what is needed. Okay, so if the tax benefits for owning an electric company car are higher than they are for a petrol or diesel car, it incentivises the companies and employees to switch to an EV. But that's really only the case in the UK. It's the only country where the difference in tax benefits is high enough to incentivise the companies to opt for an EV. Excuse me, Jess, can you just go and click subscribe? I noticed you haven't subscribed. Thank you. So if we just take a look at this one, UK, top left here. You go and get a petrol company car such as VW Tiguan, you're worse off by €4,500. But if you go for an electric company car, a VW ID4, which is about the same size as the Tiguan, you're $10,500 better off. So the euros. So the difference there is in excess of €15,000 in incentives or tax benefits or whatever for buying the electric car. This is something that many countries can do. Thinking of Australia possibly. So Germany and France have really got no incentives to go electric. The tax benefits are about the same in each country, maybe a couple of €100 difference. All right, but the disincentive to go electric, Spain, Poland and Italy. You go electric, you're €271 worse off. You're €73 better off if you buy petrol. €344 difference. In Poland, you're €1,200 worse off. And look at Italy. They're a bunch of nongheads, aren't they? You're over $3,000 worse off for buying an electric vehicle. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Why can't they sort this out? So if we take a look at the uptake of battery electric cars in the corporate private market, we see Germany, private market, much higher than corporate market. France, private market outstrips by 2.5 times the corporate market. Italy, Spain, not much, but it's almost twice, I suppose. Poland, well, no, what's the point? UK, look at this, corporate market, because they've got all the tax incentives, are doing 2.5 times better than in the private market. And overall in the EU, it's about the same. So, conclusions and recommendations. Tax benefits for the company car drivers are one of the biggest fossil fuel subsidies out there. So all they need to do is move it over to EVs. That's it. Not all that hard, is it? Or is it? Are they just having great difficulties doing it because of, I wonder, kickbacks? No, they wouldn't do that. So they did a previous study here, Transport and Environment, investigating the impact of electrifying new corporate registrations in large fleets and leasing companies by 2030. And it would increase the total demand of electric cars by 6.5 million this decade. And as a consequence, 8 million more EVs would enter the used car market by 2035. And we need to get some used EVs coming through. So, look. Stupid idiots. And I'm including Australia in that. We've only got to look at the idiots that are there. In Western Australia, they're looking at extending the Gorgon gas project up to 2050. It's going to create so many greenhouse gas emissions. It's unbelievable. But, of course, we've got them standing there going, oh, no, we're environment friendly. Like shit you are. And over our federal government, oh, we're environment friendly. And then in the next breath, Tanya Plibersek, our Minister for Environment, has approved 3 new large coal extensions last month. Yeah, like shit, you're also environment friendly. Bloody ridiculous. So, there you have it. I'm trying to live up to my name, grumpy old man. And these people are really giving me the poo. So why can't we do something about it? We really need to tell our politicians to do something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. So if you got some comments, there's the space down below. Now, while you're down there, like and subscribe. Don't forget. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. It does help the channel. And also in the description down there, there's a link to my Tesla referral, buy an EV. And in Australia, $700 discount if you use that referral. And there's also a link to my Ko-fi page to buy me a Ko-fi or 2 or 3, or on a monthly basis. Thank you very much to those that are doing that. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you all very soon.